blasphemous name. Okay, now I'm doing Revelation chapter 17, verse 8. Chapter 17, verse 8. The beast that you saw was and is not and will ascend out of the bottomless pit and go to perdition, and those who dwell on the earth will marvel, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they see the beast that was and is not and yet is. And that's going to happen. Okay, I'm doing Daniel chapter 2, verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron, inasmuch as iron breaks in pieces and shatters everything, and like iron that crushes, that kingdom will break in pieces and crush all the others. Now I'm doing Revelation chapter 12. To verse 3. And another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great fiery red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 diadems on his heads. Now I'm doing chapter 13, verse 1. Then I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rising up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 crowns, and on his head a blasphemous name. Excuse me. And now I'm doing Revelation chapter 9. To verse 7. The shape of the leeches was like horses prepared for battle. On their heads were crowns of something like gold, and their faces were like the face of men. Now do Revelation chapter 19. Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. Then the beast was captured, and with him the false prophets who worked signs in his presence, by which he deceived those who received the mark of the beast and those who worshipped his images. These two were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now I'm doing chapter 20, verse 10. The devil who deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and they will be torment day and night forever and ever. Now I'm doing Matthew chapter 24. To verse 30. Then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. It's going to happen. Now I'm going to do chapter 26, Matthew, to verse 64. Jesus said to him, "It is as you said, nevertheless I say to you, hereafter you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the power and coming on the clouds of heaven." And he is coming. We just have to be ready. Now I'm doing Matthew chapter 28, verse 18. And Jesus came and spoke to them, saying, "All authority has been given to me in heaven and on earth." So Jesus is seeing us in our hearts. Now I'm doing Luke chapter 1. I'm doing Luke chapter 1, verse 33. And he will reign over the houses of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there will be no end. Now I'm doing Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom which will not serve you shall perish, and those nations shall be utterly Don't do it. Let us sleep.
How to pronounce ruined.
Ruined.